My name is Joyce Brown, Director of Programs with Health and Mother Earth Foundation, HOMEF. HOMEF is a member of the Alliance for Food Sovereignty in Africa. And HOMEF and AFSA, we promote food sovereignty, and HOMEF also promotes environmental and climate justice. So overall, we're looking at how to protect the environment in the process of producing healthy and safe and culturally appropriate food for consumers. So the advocacy is for us to produce food in a way that does not disrupt the cycles of our ecosystems. Some of the concerns African youths have with regard to shaping the food systems include access to land. Because of the way land is shared and inherited in so many African countries and so many communities, many youths are not able to access land. Many youths who may be interested in doing practicing agroecology or getting involved in agriculture in general are not able to do so. Other concerns will be access to credits. Some are not able to access loans or access credit to enable them investing in agriculture the way that they would like to invest. And policies also slow some of them down, because policies are more in favor of big corporations, already made farmers, big farmers, and not so much for startups, young people who want to get involved in agriculture, in agroecology. To remedy these situations, I think land tenure systems should be reviewed in a way that will enable or encourage young people to be able to access land, to be able to also to be able to access credit, to start up in agroecology entrepreneurship, for example. One way to revive the interest of youth towards getting involved in agriculture is to have them understand why it's important for them to get involved. And one of such reasons is the fact that young people are the promise and hope for tomorrow, right? We're talking about producing food in a way that is environmentally sustainable. That sustainability is not for the present, it's not for the older people, it's for the young people who are upcoming, so that they can have soils and ecosystems that are responsive, that will support the growth of healthy crops. So when youth understand this responsibility, I think it would encourage them to pick interest in agriculture and to do it the right way, which is agroecology. And young people should also realize the fact that their involvement in agriculture will help to build local economies, will help to reduce the rural-urban migration, and it will help to revitalize the economic systems in those local communities, and to reduce the stress and the congestion in the urban settlements or urban centers. The involvement of young people also in terms of agriculture also aligns with their interest in environmental sustainability. A lot of young people are interested in climate action, for example, and agroecology is proven as a viable solution to climate change because the practices of agroecology helps to cool the planet and also helps with resilience to the impacts of climate change. So young people, when they understand this, they would be encouraged to get involved. And for that to happen, there needs to be more dialogues, multi-stakeholder dialogues, and we need to be able to have spaces where young people interact with older people, so that knowledge of how agroecology is done in line with nature, in line with the context in the different communities, that knowledge can be passed on to young people who will in turn pass this knowledge onto the coming generations. And then another important aspect is that young people should be given spaces in terms of policy and decision making. Young people should be involved because issues relating to young people are dynamic, they are complex, and so young people, it's important that the innovations of the young people, the knowledge, their enthusiasm, their energy, are all taken into account in terms of this decision making.